Hi YouTube. Sorry if you can't hear my voice very well. I have an infection, and so the antibiotics kind of made me sick, and so I kind of lost my voice a little bit, but I'm feeling better. Sorry, I'm just making a spot. So I was going to make a very, excited and cute video. I found out I was pregnant on June 19th, and at the time I was 5 weeks pregnant, right in June, and since then I was pregnant for 9 weeks almost, and it turned out to be ectopic, and I ended up having surgery. I can show you the bandages. I've shown you. Yeah, it's kind of bruising right there. It was in, I'll hold it up. It was in the tube on this side. So that tube was removed. So, I mean, I didn't really feel like getting cute or anything. I've been feeling okay, I guess. I've already grieved the loss for like 2 or 3 days before even making this video. This is the 4th day after surgery, so let me do my quick little update thing I do. So, this is my hair. Still pretty long. I mean, I'm growing it out. It's almost past the shoulders. Yeah, about past the shoulder. You can see my natural hair growing out, like the color, and then it gets darker right there. My natural hair is kind of a dirty blonde. I dyed it black a while back, and kind of letting it grow out. It looks kind of like a natural dark brown right now, just from the fade, so it doesn't look bad. So yeah, I'm not gonna like cry on camera or anything. I've been numb to everything. This isn't the first time I've lost a kid, but this is the first time I've lost a piece of my body, so it's pretty shocking. And it happened really fast. So I found out that it was ectopic on, I want to say like the 13th. Yeah, it was the 13th, and then I kind of took all that in that weekend, so it was a Friday that I found out. We had taken time off to go to the ultrasound, and we were going to tell my parents and everything, and once it turned out to be ectopic, I decided to wait to tell my mom and dad, because I wanted to deal with it and grieve with Michael and kind of just do that on my own. I didn't want to make a huge scene and be like, everybody look at me right now, like everything's about me right now, Jacob's getting married, and his baby, or not baby, wedding shower, whatever, was like on the 15th. So I didn't end up going because I was dealing with this. Michael and I are doing fine. We're just playing video games. We've been playing Black Desert Online a lot, and it's fun. It keeps my mind busy, and I think it helps Michael. And I feel like our relationship's gotten better. I'm pretty hormonal, so we've been kind of arguing a little bit more snippety at each other, but I guess that's normal for the situation. Anytime we get kind of snippy at each other, though, I'm like, I'm gonna go be by myself for a little bit, and I just do stuff that I want to do, like watch videos and just hang out in my game room. I've been recovering surgery at home, and I don't know, I've been sleeping a lot. I can't go to work because I can't even lift a gallon of milk, so physically, like, I guess I feel a little better. I've been recovering, and just the pain is about as bad as like a period, I guess. I don't know. It's a lot, but I don't know. I'm just dealing with it. I've been getting into these videos about pixies, and even if the videos aren't real, they're very entertaining, and they feed my imagination and suits its purpose for me. I like to believe that they do exist, so it's fun. It's fun for me to believe. I feel like I've seen fairies, but they just look like bugs, so there's just like little floaty looking pretty bugs, and I don't know, they're just curious little bugs. And they look kind of like little people. They're like, I don't know how to describe them. I'd have to draw them. They literally just look like bugs, though. I mean, you could mistake them for a bug, but I feel like when I've seen fairies, I'm just like, yep, that's a fairy, because it looks like a little dress, or like it looks like a fairy. So I don't know, but I've never seen pixies. I was looking up if there are any like pixies native to Oklahoma, because I can't really like go anywhere cool to like see pixies in their natural habitat, like in London or Ireland, where all the cool stuff is. But apparently there are pixies in Oklahoma. They're reddish skin tone because of the red dirt here in Oklahoma. So that's good to look out for. I can set little... I'm not going to set traps. I'm just going to set attractants. Like, hey, pixies, come to my garden, I mean, I don't know if it'll work. I live next to a little creek, so, I mean, you never know. They might show up. That would be cool to see some pixies. I know they're like little mischievous little creatures that like will take anything they can find, and I identify with that. I feel I have that energy. I'm definitely a klepto. not in like a, I don't know, I don't want to say like in a evil way, more of a goblin nature. It's like, oh, I see a shiny thing on the ground, I pick it up, or if I see a shiny bug, I'll pick it up. So I collect weird things, and I like, I don't know. I have a jar full of shiny objects, if you want to see it. Here's my armband from surgery. It's got my name and things on it. Yep. It's so weird. It's got iodine on it. That's what the yellow stuff is. They had to put iodine in my nose, and it was really nasty. Here's my jar of shiny things. I don't know. I had this hair clip and it broke, so I wore this thing like every day, and when I went to Walmart to replace it, that's where I got this one, they didn't have any more, so I'll have to keep an eye out. But Michael's been using my car, so I haven't been able to just walk around the stores. I used to just go to the mall and walk around on my time off between going home and getting off work, because there's like there's like time between work, and you know, Michael's still at work when I get off work sometimes, so I'll just go to the mall. But if I'm working at night, I just go home. But yeah, so, and sometimes I'll go with Catherine, my best friend. So yep, I got these little feather beads and shiny crystals. Beads, keys, just tons of stuff. Here's some turquoise. Yeah, I don't know why I'm showing YouTube this. I don't know. These are, it's like glown glass. Glass. Come on, camera. Pick up. Whoop, there it is. It's blown glass scraps, like that drip that after you're doing artwork. I thought it looked cool because it's got all these colors, so I kept it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's just beads, gems, gemstones. I have a lot of these white crystals. That's my little jar. I think I got this from my aunt Amber, and it had like a picture of my cousin in it. It has an initial on it, but I can't really read. This is like JT or something like that. I don't know. My bandages itch. It's unbearable. I fucking hate it. And this bruise is like gnarly. I didn't know how bad that was. That's the part that hurts the most, is the one in the middle. I think the little ones on the side were the camera. They had little cameras in there, and then the one in the middle was like little clippers, and they go in there and they taper it off, and then cut it, stitch it, and then they take that piece out, like through the belly button, basically. Just took my tube out. It's like fucking crazy. I've just been ice packing my belly because it hurts. And I'm just really tired from the painkillers. I try to space it out because I don't want to get addicted to the opiates. I'm not really a fan of being addicted to things. I did quit vaping. It took me long enough, but I did it. I mean, I still want to vape it, I just haven't been vaping. So, I feel like playing with my hair. Let me do this one. I have this hair piece. I was using it, I wrapped it up by the cord that goes on the top of your head. And I just have been doing this. Pulls this up. This is a cool little trick if you want to do this. If you have thin hair like I do. And you shove it through. And then you tighten it over the top. Like that. But we're not done yet because this would look ridiculous, you know. So what I do is I take it and I need to wrap this top part at the bottom because it's dark like this, and then just wrap it around, tuck that in. And then we gotta hide that rubber band. Take some bobby pins. Okay. Shove it in. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like, here, let me do a random hair tutorial. I'm not like a beauty channel, so it's just like a weird little tip that I do. I'm trying to hide the fake hair part. There we go. And then you take some tendrils. And you get yourself a pretty good messy bun. Yeah, I know it's a totally different hair color than the rest of my hair, but it can blend in pretty good sometimes. I haven't like re-dyed my hair yet. I wanted to do black again because then it would blend in more. It kind of looks more brown right now. Or I could just, you know, stop dyeing my hair and get brown hair extensions. That makes more sense. So, and there, I did a hairstyle. Just a messy bun. I do this a lot. Just hand gestures. Michael likes to make fun of me for doing that a lot. Sorry, I'm just... I honestly haven't even been taking my medication anymore. I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. I'm more laggy and I dissociate, but I don't know, I feel like it's been quiet in my head, so there's literally no reason to be taking meds. The reason I was taking them was because I was going psychotic from everything, just everything going on around me, and my mental health had declined from... That's not my hair, that's that. I thought it was a piece of my hair. Yeah, I mean, I can laugh, I can function normal, I just haven't been doing anything really. Like, I'm just home, sleeping, healing, playing games. You want to see my tribute? I'm actually going to collect my, what is it called? Property of conception. That's what they're calling it. It's basically my fallopian tube with the little egg in it. They weren't able to like get it out because it was too small or whatever, so I'm not gonna mess with it or anything. I'm tempted to, but I don't think I'm going to mess with it. I don't think I could properly dissect my own fallopian tube. It's kind of weird, I don't know. But I'm going to keep it and bury it in a jar, like keep it in the jar, and put it in a flower pot with like some type of tropical plant and take care of that and let it get bigger, you know. And that's my way of taking care of my jelly bean, my little baby that I lost. So throughout the pregnancy I was calling it my jelly bean because it was the size of a jelly bean at some point. And so I'm reserving that name for this baby, even though it was no bigger than a raspberry. I still call it my baby because it was mine. I grew it, it was my baby. I know it's just a zygote, but it's my baby. That's how I perceive it. Let me get the tribute. It's my tribute. People do this a lot, I don't know. There you go. So the beads inside actually spell the word. You can see some word letters. It actually spells jelly bean. The rest of it is glitter and alcohol. So this is my little tribute. I always told myself that it was gonna be a boy, so that's why I went with blue, but there's some pinks and purples in there because there's always that chance that it could be a girl. So they always say that it starts out as a girl though. You know, everybody starts off as a female until you're a male, but it's my baby, and I always felt like it was a boy. I just had that strong feeling that it was gonna be a boy. So Jelly Bean's my little a little boy. It's kind of a nonsense name because it wasn't ever born. I mean, technically it was. I did deliver it. Not vaginally, though. It was taken out of me. But it would have killed me, so I'm okay. I've accepted the loss. We really weren't ready for baby at all, so once I got pregnant, it just kind of hit us like how much we weren't ready. So I've accepted it, but that's pretty much it. I mean, there's really nothing else going on exciting or cool. Just I drew a frog. It's a dragon. It's a frog dragon. I like his tongue. I drew it, and then I copied a bunch of them and colored them a bunch of different colors. I think I'm gonna make a coloring book of like random things and copy a bunch of them so I can put them in a book for entertainment purposes. I think that'd be fun, and I like watching people color my drawings, so that could be a project that I might do. I'm gonna let y'all go. Have a wonderful day. Don't feel pity for me or feel sorry for me, please. It's a normal part of life, and I'm okay from it. I'm totally fine. I mean, of course, I'm sad from the loss, but I'm not depressed from it. I'm ready to go back to work, but I can't because I'm not able to lift a gallon of milk. So, bro, I literally lost 2 inches before this pregnancy and then immediately gained it back. So, bye. Have a good day. Whatever.